What's up, y'all? Hey, it's your sister, Jessie Woo. Thank you so much for coming on my live tonight. I know it's a lot going on this evening, but I want to thank all of y'all, especially my sisters, for watching my first Beyond a Reasonable Doubt live show. We're going to be breaking down all the juicy details when it comes to Reasonable Doubt, a Hulu Onyx Collective a true crime series. Okay, like we love it. It's amazing. It's led by Black women's. It's starring Black women's. It's EP'd by Black women's. It is show ran by Black women's. And y'all know during Black Women's, Maxine Shaw Black Women's Month, you guys know I am always here for television shows that showcase Black women in a very important, good light, right? So this is very important that I'm getting to do this. So I definitely want to make sure that I thank Hulu for partnering with me to bring you guys this live show. I am so thankful. I see all the comments. Hey, Jessie. Hey, y'all. I see. I know it's a lot going on this evening, but you know what? Make sure that you're watching this live show. I have a special surprise for you guys. But yeah, it is in honor of Maxine Shaw, Black Women's Maxine Shaw Month. I see that y'all caught that. We're talking about Reasonable Doubt. Now, raise your hand, drop down in the comments, let me know if you have been watching Reasonable Doubt. I see y'all. Yes, shout out to Hulu. We want to thank Hulu. We want to thank Onyx Collective for bringing us this live show and partnering with me on my own YouTube channel. You guys know I live for this. Like, I live for this. I'm so excited. But yeah. Okay, Jessica Brown. Let me catch some of these comments. Okay, Jessica Brown, I see that you said you've caught it. You binge watched the first season yesterday. Okay. We love Jax, period. This is a Jax account. Okay. It is Black Women's Jax Stewart Black Women's Month. Okay. Like, this is a Jax Stewart account. And guess what, y'all? We have the one, the only Emayatzy, Corinealdi. She's going to be joining us tonight. And we're going to be breaking down her character and breaking down episode 1. For those of you guys who saw episode 1, drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. I'm reading some of it right now. Never heard of it, but I'm here. Girl, now you heard it. When you get off this live, please go watch. Please go watch. Jessie, you look good. Thank you. You know, I took a shower today. Let me see. I'm so happy the show is back. Me too. I'm so happy the show is back. We need more Black women stories on our TV screens. Again, it's Black led. I love that at a time where we don't have Maxine Shaw right now. We don't have Olivia Pope, we don't have Annalise Keating, but we do have Jax Stewart. And I think that Jax Stewart's story is just as important as their stories. And also, too, can we be a little real? Like, well, we always gonna keep it real on this channel, but I feel like there's so many more aspects to this show that I can relate to. I feel like Jax talks like I would talk. Like, her lingo is like my lingo. You know what I mean? Like, her lingo is kind of like my lingo. The music that we hear on the show, like the scenery, her outfits. Can we talk about her outfits, her hair, like just the things that she's going through? I feel like she's just a bit more relatable to me. Jax feels like all of my lawyer friends that I know, like from college, like all my friends who went to law school. I almost went to law school. Some of you guys know this about me, that I majored in political science and journalism when I was in college. And a part of me wanted to go to law school, but then I got to the LSAT and I was like, yeah, this is not my ministry. Baby, this was not my ministry. I'm sorry. Like I can't do this. Oh, Benicia, you definitely are the reason I started watching this show. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, I just feel like Jax is like, she gives roundaway girl with a degree, with a law school degree. Like, you know what I'm saying? Emayatzy really bodies her character so well. And there's so many layers to her. There's so many things I want to talk about. I can't wait to get Emayatzy on the line so we can get into like the nuances of her character and what she goes through. For those of you guys who have seen episode 1 and season 1, tell me your thoughts so far. Like, what are you thinking? Somebody says it gives everyday people. Yes. Okay, Sharani, I almost went to law school. Yeah, you almost went to law school too? Period. Did the LSAT stop you? You know that these standardized tests, they are designed to keep us away from our destinies, okay? Because I'm a very smart girl, but I wasn't going to pass the LSAT. I'm sorry. I wasn't going to pass the LSAT. Okay? Who else? What else is being said? The fits be hitting. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. We don't have Hulu in Trinidad, but I'm here. What? Why don't you have Hulu in Trinidad? What's going on? What is happening? Okay. The show is amazing. Yes, it is. Amazing. Amazing show. Amazing show. It's a modern take on LA law. I love it. I agree. I agree. You would have passed LSAT just, I don't know. I don't know. It's just when I started reading the LSAT, I just was like, yeah, nah. When I started reading the material, I was like, girl, I can't. But when I do now, when I look back at it, like my mom always says, like, you should have been a lawyer. And then like my boyfriend too now, he always says, you should have been a damn lawyer. Like the way you be arguing, like if I was a lawyer, let's say I was like a lawyer, what lawyer would y'all see me being? If I was like a Jack Stewart, would y'all see me being the defense or the prosecution? Drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all think I would do. Nordia, Jack Stewart is a very dynamic character. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Amazing. Oh, somebody said, Ness, the sex scenes were steaming, honey. Yes, they was, child. Yes, they was, child. Which one? Which one, baby? Woo, Lord. Somebody said Jesse Cochran. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I feel like, okay, hold on. I'm seeing defense, prosecution. Oh my God. Why are y'all saying prosecution? Am I giving Kamala Harris? Am I giving Kamala Harris? Prosecution, defense child. You argue like a prosecutor. I sure do. Wow. I do argue like a prosecutor. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I would definitely be a defense. And let me tell you why. Because whenever I watch shows like especially like Reasonable Doubt, right? When I watch shows like Reasonable Doubt, or even when I watch like shows that break down different true crime cases, I'm always astounded at, like, I'm always amazed at how, this is probably not a nice thing to say, but how stupid law enforcement is. Like, can we just be real? Somebody said I'm giving Jesse Cochran. I honestly feel that when I look at Johnny Cochran, one of his main motives in his biggest case was to prove how stupid law enforcement was. Can we be real? Like, he wanted to prove law enforcement wrong. Y'all are stupid for ... And I'm going to show you how stupid you are. and I'm gonna beat you because you're stupid. I feel like that's me. That's me all day. Like it wouldn't even be about, is this person really not, is this person really innocent? It wouldn't even be about that for me. It would be, I'm gonna prove to y'all how dumb y'all are by getting this person off. Literally, that would be my sole motive. And now that I think about it, I feel like a lot of defense lawyers have that type of vision or goal when they're going into these cases with their clients. Like, I'm gonna show y'all how stupid y'all are. I'm gonna show y'all how stupid I'm gonna show y'all all the missteps that y'all made. And because y'all made these missteps, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all, if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. That's me. Baby, that's me. I swear every day I should have went to school to be a lawyer to the homeless, because the public really be having a messed up child. You see, they done made it illegal to be homeless. How the hell you what? But yeah, and even like when I look at what's happening with this second season of Reasonable Doubt, the Chanel story, that's what I'm looking forward to when it comes to, like, okay, how are we going to get Chanel out of this? Like, are we going to be able to get Chanel out of this? You know, but if we are able to get Chanel out of this, how are we going to be able to? I think one of the main things is the overcharging. Like, the way they overcharge that girl. Like, what? It's clear she was in a DV situation. She's got the battle wounds to prove it. Like, for y'all who have watched the show, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, she had the battle wounds to prove this, that she was in a very dire situation. And so the incident that is occurring is because she's in a DV situation. Where do you think DV leads to ultimately? When a victim decides they don't want to be a victim no more, like, wait, I ain't trying to be a victim no more. So what that mean? What that mean? Okay. Let me see some of the comments. Is she innocent or guilty? Leaving stuff out, then fleeing. Okay. What y'all think about the Chanel stuff? Okay, let's talk about Chanel for a minute before we get Emayatzy on the line. How did y'all feel about, obviously, you have Emayatzy, who, well, Jax Stewart, who last season we leave it at she witnessed her boo thing deleting himself, right? Okay. Obviously that's very hard for her. Like, that's a lot. It's a lot going on. But almost immediately she goes back to work. She's clearly not okay. Like, she's clearly not doing well, but she immediately is going back to work. And then you have Chanel, who done deleted her husband, who, was, putting his hands on her, right? So you have Emayatzy, you have Jax Stewart, who goes to her rescue and, asks her what happens. She tells her what happens. But then you got the police that come down to the hospital, and she done told the police other things that she left out when Jax came over and asked her what had happened. Like, girl, what's going on? What's going, like, girl, how did y'all feel about that? How did y'all feel about that? Nordia said, and why did she move the body? Like, girl, why are we moving the body? What's going on? And then her thing was, oh, I want to make sure he was dead. I mean, The the red juice puddle on the ground didn't let you know. It's YouTube. I gotta be sensitive about what I'm talking about. I gotta be word sensitive. The red juice puddle didn't let you know he was gone. The red juice puddle didn't let you know he was down to the crossroads already. I'm not understanding. What's going on? He gone, girl. He up there with Bone Thugs and Harmony. He at the cross. See you at the crossroads. She done moved the body. Sally should have listened to her husband. Now they about to lose their house. That's another thing too. I see y'all already done moved on to episode 2. What y'all think about that? If y'all friend, get into a situation like Chanel and now she got to delete her husband. Y'all putting up y'all house for the bail money? Is y'all putting up y'all house for the bail money? I'm gonna tell you right now, I love my friends. Putting my house up. Now I love you. POP, hold it down. But I don't know. Somebody said, hell nah, absolutely nah, no. Oh my God. Oh, okay, y'all are hell nah. Yeah, I don't know about that. I love you, but I love you in a place where there's no space of time. I love you now, but I don't know if I love you that much. Okay. What else? Did y'all? It was her cousin, but no. Oh, that's true. The other friend, cause Jax has said Chanel's her sister, but she not really Chanel's sister, but they kind of like sisters, so she call her a sister. Like when you got a best friend and y'all been best friends for years, so it's like sister. Kind of how I talk to y'all. Y'all ain't my sisters for real, but y'all is my sisters. So period. It is what it is. One of y'all get in a situation like that, I'm showing up. That's my sister. See, they were sisters. But yeah, I have to side with the husband. On that. She confidently said, I have it. That was another thing. When they was down to the thing, oh, I can get the rest of the money. Girl, how you gonna get the rest of the money? The house is not just your house. The home is not just your home. Your husband lived there too. Your husband got a home is still a home. Your husband gotta say so, girl. Do y'all be moving like that? Those of y'all who are married, I'm not married yet. But those of y'all who are married, is that how y'all be moving with y'all husbands? Baby, I can't make a decision about the leftovers without my boyfriend having to say so. Like I did, like actually, he's gonna come in. Well, actually, like, so God forbid I put up our home. Nah. Yeah, no. Yeah, okay, so I see y'all are all agreeing. Wait, what? But Chanel is low-key jealous of Jax. Wait, where y'all getting that from? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me brighten up my light. Wait, what? Why are we saying what y'all? Where y'all got that from? Where y'all getting that from? I didn't conclude that. Did I miss something? Maybe it was something in the first season. Did I miss something? I didn't conclude that. Let's talk about Jax and her husband. What do y'all think about their dynamic? Cause clearly they good, but they ain't good. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good. Do I make sense? It's not good. It's not bad, but it's not good with those two. Ermina said, "Can we talk about Morris?" Yes, we can. Yes, we can. But first, let's just. What do y'all think about their dynamic? Like, I feel like I don't understand why they're not just being together. Like, there's not, in my opinion, as a viewer who, listen, I was single for 6 years until I got with Mr. Easter. So now I'm kind of like getting back in the swing of things and learning. Like, we've been together 6 months now. Like, I'm still fresh, okay? So I don't think I can give advice like to a married couple, but when I'm watching their dynamic, I'm not seeing anything between them that's giving me y'all can't be together. Like, it just gives. Ooh, Sherelle said Jack's not sexually attracted to him. Mm. They love each other, but the communication is lacking. He was not as supportive as he should be. She damaged AF. Screwing that man on camera is diabolical. Oh my God, yes. First season. No, Jax was wilding. Jax was wilding. Jax was wilding. It's no good because they have a major power struggle in that relationship. Clock it, Nordia. Clock it. Jax wants Lewis to lead, but she wants to be in charge at the same. Clock it. Clock it. Clock it. Clock it. Y'all talking about that cameras having sex on camera again, knowing her husband was watching. She she hunting everybody but her husband. Oh my God. Well, y'all know Jax is coming into the live, right? Oh my God. Like, y'all, please. Please. Well, hold on now, because Lewis, we're not gonna act like Lewis not hunching now. Jessica, good. I have questions. Yeah, we're not gonna act like Lewis not hunching now. Lewis was hunching too now. They're both diabolical, to be honest. One is more diabolical than the other, though. Jax, definitely Jax. That camera moment was crazy. That camera moment was crazy. But when you see them in season 2, right? You got Lewis, who's coming in at the end of the night, thinking that the kids don't know when he coming, child. Remember when he picked up his daughter from school? She's like, man, I know y'all be in. I know you be coming at night. We ain't stupid, Dad. We know. We know. We know. Okay, like we is not stupid. Okay, we know what time it is. You know, y'all not up there playing patty cake. Patty cake. Bake. Y'all ain't baking no cakes in there. Okay, we know what time it is, child. We ain't stupid. Talking about, oh, you know I'd be coming. Yeah, I know, Daddy. I hear them footsteps in the dark. Ooh, hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. Oh, in the dark. I'm sorry. Baby, she knew, okay? Talking about, oh, they be coming. I'm gonna be discreet. Lewis, please. First of all, y'all know men be thinking they be discreet, and it's like, no. First of all, men be heavy-footed as hell, just walking, just heavy-footed. Just I can hear the footsteps now, creeping in. Talking about I'm being discreet. But yeah. So, what do you think? How do you think that their relationship affects the dynamics, their dynamic with their kids? How do you think it affects them? And you know what? Like, this is a safe space. Has anybody ever been through this? I've never been through this. I've never been through this. I mean, there was one time when I was younger, my aunties had flown into Miami and they did put my stepdaddy out, but he ain't stay out for long, child. My mama let him come back. She Haitian. One thing about it, when it comes to their husband, Haitian women do not stand on business. Baby, when it comes to their husbands, baby, Haitian women do not stand on business. It is so embarrassing. Baby, the way my aunties came in and threw him out because he was on some Lord, I don't know if I could cuss on this Hulu live, child. Shout out to Hulu for partnering with me. I don't know if I could cuss, child. But baby, she did not stand on business, okay? Oh, okay. Do we have Emayatzy?
Hi.
How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one, the only Emayatzy Corinealdi in the building.
Hello.
The Miss Jack Stewart. I know that you are busy promoting this show. How is everything? How do you feel? Season 2 is your first series that you are leading.
Yes.
Hulu, Onyx Collective, is
Yes.
EVP by Kerry Washington. It is show ran by oh my god,
Ramla Muhammad.
all these Black women
Yes.
leading the show. How does it feel to be part of something
Hold on,
so
the door
great?
not closed yet. What was that last thing you said?
How does it feel to be part of something so incredible?
Listen, it feels like outside of course, a dream come true and all of that. It just feels like such an honor, because of all of the people that you name. There could have been a better situation.
Yeah.
Kerry Washington and Ramla Muhammad, Sean Holly, who the show is loosely based on, who's also an executive producer. We have Tamara Gregory. We have so many wonderful Black women who are standing behind this show and this story that it has set a wonderful just foundation for me to step right in and do nothing but win.
Yes. And you are winning. You are winning at this. I'm such a fan of the show. It's such a blessing to even get to talk to you. I'm a fan of just your work, how you carry yourself, and how you're carrying this character. Before we dissect episode 1, I wanted to ask you how does it feel playing this character and having the bomb makeup, the bomb hair,
Yes.
the bomb outfits, the music that we
The
hear.
music.
What do you feel about that?
I feel like, it's just such a vibe. Everything is just top tier. Everything about it is top tier. You know what I mean? It's such a win all across the board. And it's energy. It's and I'm just excited that what we all set out to do in this second season, which was to up our game, we all feel confident about that was translated. You know what I mean? So it just feels like we're just ready to put all of the hard work out there for everyone to see what we've been doing.
Period. So we have people in the chat. They're saying how gorgeous you are.
Oh,
They're
thank you.
saying you are killing it. Everybody's like, hey girl. See, I told y'all she was coming. Just hold on tight now, okay? All right, so let's talk about Jax, right? So season 1 ended with a bang, literally, okay?
Yes.
A literal bang. R.I.P. to Damon. He's at the crossroads now.
Yes.
But we have
at the crossroads.
We have Jax still dealing with the after effects of this, right?
Yes.
Do you think she's taking the time she really needs to take to deal with her feelings?
Yes, at the start of this second season, she really has given herself the grace, to stop, to process everything. She's dealing with anxiety, just dealing with the mental load that this is all taking on her, and she's allowed herself the time to just step back for a minute. Which is why, when we see her in this first episode, she's aware that, as much as I want to be there for Chanel, as much as I need to be there, I don't think that I'm fully capable of being at my best, and you need me at my best right now.
Yeah.
So she gives herself that gift. And how that plays out later, we shall see. But she does allow herself that, which is something that I think is, speaks volumes for what we need to allow for ourselves after we've gone through traumatic experiences or just having a mental health episode. It's okay. It's okay to stop.
Yeah. I personally, as a viewer, I'm like, okay, I don't know if Jax was ready to go back to work.
Right.
But she goes back to work. And like the therapist was like, I ain't gotta send you back now. And she's like, no. They're expecting me. And then you have Jax who's at work saying, hey, now I'm coming in, I'm back, but I'm just gonna be taking a little light load.
Right.
Like, why do you feel that women do this? Like, especially Black women, but women in general, like, we always just have to get back into it. Why do you feel we do that?
Because we feel like we have to. And not only do we feel like we have to, it's what we've always done historically, especially Black women. We have kept society going, you know what I mean, for decades. And that's really the truth, without Black women making the sacrifice for our families, for our livelihoods, we have done the hard work for as long as time. And so I think it's what we're conditioned to do. It's the only thing we know how to do is keep going. We've seen so many, whether it's our families or friends' families, we know the mother who is now a single mother who has to keep it pushing. She has to keep going. You know what I mean? The grandmother who has to keep going. That's what we've seen all of our lives, and so I think it's become just an innate responsibility that we feel that we have to do. And it's unfortunate because it really does all fall onto our shoulders.
Yeah.
And I really honestly don't know how we can break that, just as a society, as a demographic of women. I don't know how we do that, but I hope that the show sparks the conversations about that.
Definitely. And even as you were talking to, I'm thinking about how Jax even runs to the rescue of Chanel.
Yes.
You got Chanel, she's in a DV situation. She also, we see, and I'm being sensitive with wording because it's YouTube, but we see her husband go to the crossroads because of the DV situation. And you have Jax who runs to her rescue. Still, Jax to me still is not okay. But she's sacrificing herself to be there for her friend. Yes. Do you think that this is a good thing to do? We do this all the time. Is this a good thing to do?
No, I really don't think so. But I understand why Jax did it. She feels like she has no choice. She feels like she can't leave her friend out there. Who else is going to do it? So she feels that, I won't go all out because I know that I can't. So I'll do just enough. I'll do the best that I can right now. But the reality is you probably shouldn't be doing anything. But again, that's what we do. That's what we've always known to do.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Jax and Louis. Now, y'all done been through some things, child. Lord. Now Jax, okay, I'm not speaking to Emayatzy, but Jax, now that little camera moment last season now.
Listen, don't judge grown folks on what they do. You know what I mean? Don't do that.
Listen, okay. I'm gonna hold my judgment. But even people in the comments, they was like, now we remember that little camera moment last season. Now you have Jax and Louis this season. We see Louis, he's spending the night thinking that he's doing it discreetly. Mind you, the kids know, okay?
Right.
Because kids be knowing.
Yes, they do.
They be knowing. Why do you think that Jax and Lewis are stuck in this space that they're stuck in,
Mm-hmm.
and they
Mm-hmm.
can't seem to get on the same page.
Yeah. Marriage is difficult. Marriage is difficult, and Jax and Lewis have been together for a while. They have everything about them is intertwined, and in
Mhm.
marriage you have these little things, the little unspoken things, little violations that happen sometimes that you can't always even put words to, but they start to build up and build up. And you
Mhm.
find yourself in these cycles of fighting. And that's exactly where Jackson Lewis are. They enter into therapy and they're talking about the same issues, the same
Yeah.
kind of push and pull for control, push and pull for dominance, who's doing the best work at any given time. um and I think it's sometimes it's hard to get off of that ride. You're going around and around on the roller coaster and you don't quite know how to get off. And so Jackson Lewis find themselves in a situation where we really need therapy. They're
Yeah.
really trying to arm themselves with the tools to figure it out, but they don't really know how, but they're willing. They're willing, and I think that's the first step.
Yeah. 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 Do you think that Jax is a little controlling?
Look here. So here's the thing.
Mhm.
Yes, I do. I do. I do. And I think she knows that. I think she knows that. The blind spot is that I think that she may not be as aware of the times when she's still being controlling, when she thinks that she's not. She knows she has a control issue. And I kind of think that maybe she got it honestly. You know what I mean? There is a lot that comes with being as successful as she is, being in a male dominated field as she is, being the breadwinner at times in their marriage. There's a lot that comes along with that. So it
Mhm.
can put you in a position where you feel like, you know what, okay, I'm calling a bit more of the shots, whether I want it or whether I've earned it or not, but that's just the way things have played out. So I do think that she does have a bit of a control issue, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Speaking of being controlling, Jax
Uh-oh.
thought she was gonna bring in them little donuts to Mike's office, thinking everything was gonna be sweet. Then boom,
Uh-huh.
pow, we got attorney Lucy Wargo walking in.
Listen,
And
Lucy
just
is coming in trying to be a problem that Jax
listen,
did not expect.
okay? Like I'm talking about, she just messed up the whole vibe. We
Yeah.
knew, like Jax just knew she had this in the bag, right?
Yep.
How do you feel Jax handles this? Let me say this. What I did admire about the whole Lucy coming in and
Mm-hmm.
how Lucy overcharges Chanel, and
Yeah.
you have Jax who goes and she confronts her about it.
Yeah.
But as much as Jax is used to being in control and liking to be in control, we see her finally come to terms that, you know what, I might be in over my head here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do
Mm-hmm.
you think makes her reach that decision?
Um, she's aware from the beginning, like we just discussed, that maybe she shouldn't be taking this on, but she has to. So
Yeah.
then within that, she still believes she has a level of control over the situation. Um, Only to realize that as things start to happen, here's it's no longer Mike. Here's Lucy. This is an unexpected situation. You have Corey Cash in the situation, and thinking that he's going to be able to get the job done. Um, Only for her to then realize, well, you know what? I don't think he's quite doing the job the way I believe that it should be done. So all of these other factors that she's not in control of start to make her realize, okay, how do I handle this at this moment? What do I do? So she finds herself a bit more vulnerable, even coming to terms with that reality
Yeah.
that I don't know how I'm going to find my way out of this. But she tries to power her way through, as Jax does.
Yeah. Speaking of Corey Cash, child, Morris the Chestnut joins this season.
V.
And this is not the first. This is not the first time you've worked with him. You've worked with him on Rosewood before.
Yes.
Like, how was it finding out that he was coming on board, and how's it working with him?
Oh, I was so excited. I mean, it's Morris Chestnut. You know what I mean? Yeah. He is just such a legend for us, and all the things that he's done. All of us have our favorite Morris Chestnut movie, our favorite Morris Chestnut scene, even. You know what I mean? So I was super excited. I knew that he was going to bring all of the sex appeal, to the show. And that from there, we were going to have a lot of fun, especially with the role that he's playing. You know what I mean? So I was looking forward to the dynamic, and let me tell you, he does not disappoint.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. He can't.
Do you feel that Jax is out of line? Because I know we're talking about episode 1, but even like into episode 2, right? Because both episodes are out. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I wasn't really a fan of how Cash was handling the situation, but I don't know if I like Jax going behind his back and orchestrating the freedom of Chanel. I just,
Listen, here's the thing. I can respect a person, especially a woman, who believes that she has, who believes that her way of getting things done might be better. And in Jackson's situation, she's tried to come to Corey and say, hey, you know what? I don't know if what you're doing is what needs to happen. And so she did what she believed was her only choice. She knew that he wasn't going to listen. So she did what had to be done. And sometimes you got to do what has to be done and deal with the consequences later. And Jax is definitely the kind of woman who is going to deal with the consequences later.
Yeah. Speaking of dealing with the consequences later, what are some important lessons that you feel Jax learns this season, and lessons that you feel like the viewers are going to take away from her character as well?
Yeah. I think Jax really realizes that the support that she needs, she has. She has. Coming from Lewis, coming from her friend group, she's not alone. She can allow herself to be vulnerable, much more vulnerable than she has in the past. And it's okay. It doesn't take anything away from her as a woman. It doesn't take anything away from her strength. If anything, it adds to her strength. And so I do think that Jax learns that throughout the season. And some of the things that I hope that the viewers take away this season, one of the things that resonates with me is just with Chanel and the domestic violence situation that she finds herself in, it affects the friend group. It affects the friend group because everyone is feeling like, how did I not see this coming? How did I miss this? We're close. We get together. You know what I mean? The Ladera ladies, we kick it. And how did we all miss this? And then there's secrets that are kept and things like that. So
oh no. Did we lose Jack Stewart? Oh no. Is she on the line?
Am I here?
Oh, I got you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh.
So I lost you.
You can hear me, but I can't hear you.
I lost you at the. Ooh. Can you hear me?
Hold on. Let me come back in. Oh wait. You can still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Well, you know what? I'm gonna just finish what I'm saying, but I can't hear you at all. I don't know what changed. But I'm just hoping that within friend groups that there are more conversations that are had, more people checking in on your strong friends, checking in on the ones that you were not used to having to worry about because they have it all together. Whether they look like they have it all together, they're telling you they have it all together. But having more of those conversations, because those are the ones that that really need you during times, and they don't want to reach out because of just fear of being vulnerable. So that's something that I'm really hoping happens.
Great. Well, Emayatzy, it has been an honor an honor speaking with you about this season of. I hope you guys can actually communicate with her and tell her what I'm saying. But it's been an honor to speak with you and hear your take on Jack Stewart and her role. Man, this season is really getting off to a great start. I want to thank Hulu, Onyx Collective for partnering with me on this live, guys. We will be saving this live so that you guys can watch it again. We want to thank Emayatzy, her team. But y'all, like, it's been great, like, dissecting these first 2 episodes and dissecting who Jack Stewart is. Y'all, we will be doing this every Thursday. This is just the first episode. So literally next week, we will be dissecting the next episode. It's going to be a surprise guest. Can y'all guess who we're going to have next week? Drop that in the comments right now and tell me who y'all think we will have next week. Keep in mind, it will be somebody who's on the show. It will be somebody who is starring on the show. And honestly, I'm just excited. I'm excited. I ain't going to tell you who it's going to be. Just stay tuned. You want to stay tuned to this channel and watch every Thursday. Again, thank you so much to Hulu. Thank you so much to Onyx Collective for partnering with me. Thank you so much to my sisters. Make sure that you share this live. We will be saving it and you can watch it afterwards. Like it, thumbs it up so that it could get more views and it could get more traction on the algorithm and get more eyes on it. Again, I thank y'all so much. And I look forward to doing this with y'all again next Thursday, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, thank y'all so very much, y'all. And I will see y'all next Thursday. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.